Where to now?
Home. Dang. Home. I got work to do.
Okay, what you gotta do?
I gotta get some stuff sent to Marisol. Remember, I gotta go.
Where? What you doing?
I'm looking at something. How do I go home?
Well, you can go the same way we came. You can also go down the highway, but...
Well, it's 4:30, so it'd be...
yeah, let's go the same way we came.
Okay.
You can also go up through Noda if you wanted to.
Uh-huh.
We could also go up through Noda if we wanted to.
Yeah, but I'm gonna find my way probably at 4:30. The highway is getting
Not a good idea.
clogged, right?
Yeah. Hey, why don't we go up through Noda? I haven't been there in years.
Oh, Joe, for God's sakes. I'm going to take a left on Belmont. He said, go the same way you came, and I could already see the highway that's clogged, so.
Yeah.
Well, Joe?
Yeah?
We accomplished what we set out to do. We got your pass.
Yep.
And then just to throw a little spice on it, we got some hot air dumplings.
Yep.
I don't know what to do if I can go here, because it's... Oh, well, they're gonna... Yeah.
And some Cuban food.
Yeah. We got Cuban food for you and Mullah Muhammad, your mama. I wonder what time this place opens up.
What
Let me
place?
tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of coming over here, getting a Cuban sandwich or two, and meeting you for lunch.
Oh, yummy.
Would that work?
That'd be fun.
You need to find out what time they open.
Okay. What is that?
I don't know what kind of car that was, but somebody did something to the muffler.
Was it a pickup truck like I want Mommy to get?
No. Somebody screwed with it.
That's what I wanted Mommy to do, is get a pickup truck and put one of them redneck exhausts on it.
Mm-hmm.
What is that over there? Very busy area.
Yeah. And people running the red lights and shit, it makes it that much trickier. Alright, so we are going over here. I guess I'm going to go left on Brevard.
Huh? Just passed Birdsong.
This is college, so I go, fuck, it says do not enter.
You can go down Tryon.
That's true.
Yeah, let's go take a drive down Tryon Street.
We're going to have to turn left here. Eventually I'll find my way.
Go down Moorhead.
I think this might be Tryon, I don't know.
Probably is. After college is Tryon.
No, this is church.
Oh yeah, let's go down here and go to Moorhead Street.
Okay. Church intersects, Moorhead intersects Church?
Yeah.
And then I take a left, correct?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And guess where it intersects Church? Right next to.
Could it be a place where they play sports?
Yes.
Could it be a place where they play contact sports?
Yes.
I know where it is. The stadium.
Yep.
McMurray.
Yep. About to go through the 4th Ward.
I'll tell you what, we're going straight west because I got the sun in my eyes. Me and you have walked this area before.
Yep. Yep.
In 5 blocks, we're going to hit Trey, correct?
Well, no, it'd be 2 blocks.
2 blocks.
Yeah.
See it. This is West Trey Street right here.
Yep. King's Kitchen is right over there somewhere. Hey, this is the 4th ward. And right now we're in the 3rd ward.
There's like, yeah, this is 4th Street. That's like all hell broke loose up ahead there.
Yeah.
If I go right on 4th, wouldn't I been getting back home?
No, you would go, if you went right, you would go to Graham Street.
Oh, okay. So if I turn left on 3rd.
Maybe you would go to Providence Road and have to turn by Queens.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen this place before with Bonnie.
Can't say that either.
Oh, that's right. We're in the Teal Zone, and this right here is that park where those kids showed up, a bunch of people, and me and you just walked in the middle of it like we owned it.
Yep. If you don't do that, then you let the bad people win.
I gotta take better care of myself and take that chance because I have a mission in life that. What do you think that mission in life is?
Me? Well, see, it's not so much the park itself as it is free events that attract a lot of people down here.
Tell me that you're not a genius.
Why?
You just figured out why I take care of myself.
The reason that is because literally every time they have a free event in this park, something goes down. Oh, they're building something.
Levine.
Yep. See, this is the 3rd ward with all the... We went through all 4 wards today, Daddy.
We did the ups.
Yep. Oh, look at that echo. It sounds so good.
What did I say? Fire truck over here.
Oh.
Ladder 2. Somebody probably, an engine too, so somebody probably did something
No, somebody probably got stuck up the, in some elevator
to do. You
somewhere.
know how bad the sun is? I cannot read the sign.
I don't think this is Moorhead. This is probably...
No, this is probably
Brooklyn Village.
Or some shit like that.
No, it's probably Brooklyn Village. Yep.
Like the course, you gotta pass over
the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an APS here. That
There
must
is?
be that must be new. I hear it.
You do?
Yep. That's Moorhead right there.
This is
Right here.
You son of a bitch.
What?
This is son of a bitch over here.
Doing what?
Didn't let me turn. Yeah, I hope you get, wherever you're going, I hope you get there late. There you go. Make him wait. Walk slow. There you go. Okay, Joe, mio mio.
Now we're going to East Moorhead Street, literally the street with the most jokes that can be made about it.
We just crossed Tryon.
Yep. I'm in an apartment building here at East Moorhead. And college over here somewhere. And what does every guy want when he's in college?
Moorhead.
Yep. Here's Caldwell Street and South Boulevard.
Yeah, it's Caldwell.
Yep. If you go,
You know your shit, Joe.
yep.
Proud of you.
If you go the other way, if you go south at South Boulevard. What's that one? Kings is coming up.
Yeah, because this is Kenilworth.
Yep. If you would have went on Brooklyn Village, this is where you would have come out. Turns into Kenilworth. No, it actually turns into Park Road. Yeah, it turns into Kenilworth and then Scott and then Park Road.
Are we far away from the teal zone now?
Yeah, we're out of it.
Okay.
We're by the hospital.
We already passed the hospital.
Yep.
This is Kings.
Yep. Kings and Moorhead v. Queens. So East Moorhead's got all the sex jokes, and West Moorhead is famous among Panthers fans because it's, you know, a lot of people tailgate there. Yep, Kings and Moorhead. We came through here once, remember when we went to Monarch Market?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Remember when we went to Monarch Market and we drove out on Trade Street? Kings came this way.
Was that place downtown where they had
Yeah, that's the place that...
Oh, that's called Monarch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's not... You know, that's not even a modern building. That's considered vintage office. That's a vintage office building.
But that vintage office building is a hell of a lot newer than a
Old mill. Yeah.
Built in the 1920s.
Yep. It seems like they built old things better. They built...
There's some truth to that as far as the shit that they used and stuff.
Well, see, the thing is, the amazing thing is, they built those buildings in the 20s and stuff that are still standing.
Mm-hmm.
But they built those with much less technology.
Yeah, but you know what the amazing thing really is?
What?
Sanctity.
It has nothing to do with whatever the hell we're talking about.
Not to you. It had everything to do with me.
Yep. You know they built the Empire State Building in like less than 2 years. In 1931.
Well, yeah, because it was inaugurated in 1933, I think.
Oh, I said 1931.
No, it's not 1931. Well, it's somewhere along there. But you know, all right, we got a little bit of a traffic issue.
What?
A big old tractor-trailer truck trying to come into...
No, it's Providence and Queens, of course. Yep. They must be doing something with the road. There's a big steel plate in it.
Yeah.
When's she going back to work?
Sometime in March, I hope. No, it's probably... See, she fell on the 4th?
Yep.
So, December was 1 month. January 2 months. At the end of next month, she goes back to work.
Oh, wow.
And then she'll work March, April, and May, and then she's retiring.
Yep. She said, I'll be looking forward to football next year.
go up Carmel or up Providence?
Up Carmel.
You got it.
Why would you go up Providence this time of day?
Probably remind you what you do.
Your news source.
I was got down, couldn't catch the glare. I was shaking like a leaf.
Kenneth Smith is one of the only people alive who survived an execution attempt in the U.S. On Thursday, Alabama will try to execute him again.
For Monday, January 22nd, this is All Things Considered from NPR News.
I'm Juana Summers.
And I'm Mary Louise Kelly. Tomorrow is Election Day in New Hampshire.
After a dispute between the state and the DNC, President Biden isn't on the ballot.
But there's a write-in effort to make sure he wins.
We're all really very concerned that democracy is on the line and that every vote at every time, right up through November, is important.
And there's new proof that the first kelps were much older than we expected, 32 million years old.
The whole world's oceans got a hell lot colder right at that time. Kelp like it cold, so that was a perfect fit.
That's ahead after the news.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Jack Spear. The White House is again calling on Congress to restore protections of Roe versus Wade. NPR's Windsor Johnston reports the Biden administration rolled out new guidance today as the nation marks the 51st anniversary of the landmark Supreme Court decision.
White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre once again blasted the Supreme Court ruling, adding that the decision has put the lives of tens of millions of women at risk.
This should never happen in America. Never. But here's the reality. The overturning of Roe v. Wade has led to the chaos and confusion we're seeing play out across the country.
The White House has announced new guidance that includes expanded access to contraceptives under the Affordable Care Act, as well as contraceptive benefits for federal workers and their families. Abortion is expected to be one of the most important and divisive issues in the upcoming election. Windsor Johnston, NPR News, Washington.
The Republican presidential primary in New Hampshire is essentially now a two-person race between former President Donald Trump and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley. On the eve of the primary there, just about every top Republican is lining up behind Trump, was a substantial lead in the polls. Haley is the last remaining obstacle to Trump after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis suspended his campaign over the weekend. Haley's been focusing heavily on New Hampshire and has urged her supporters not to give up. The New Hampshire Attorney General's office, meanwhile, is investigating a robocall that used what appears to be an artificially generated voice that sounds like President Biden. Todd Bookman with New Hampshire Public Radio has more.
It isn't clear yet how many people received the robocall, which was sent out Sunday. The artificial voice begins by saying, "What a bunch of malarkey," a common catchphrase of the president.
Voting this Tuesday only enables the Republicans in their quest to elect Donald Trump again. Your vote makes a difference in November, not this Tuesday.
The state attorney general is investigating the origin of the call and is encouraging voters to ignore its content. The Biden campaign, in a statement, said, quote, "Spreading disinformation to suppress voting and deliberately undermine free and fair elections will not stand." For NPR News, I'm Todd Bookman in New Hampshire.
Emergency services in Gaza are shut down. Here's NPR's Jeff Brumfield.
For days, Israeli forces have been pushing into the city of Khan Yunis in Gaza's south. They've met resistance from Hamas militants in the area. The city is also home to many thousands of displaced Palestinians sheltering in makeshift tents. Speaking on Al Jazeera, Nabal Farsak of the Palestinian Red Crescent said its emergency services center is surrounded by fighting.
Our ambulances are unable to leave the center to go to reach those wounded people.
In a speech yesterday, Israel's defense minister said, quote, "The mushroom clouds of the tanks, of the cannons, and of the Air Force jets will continue to cover the skies of the Gaza Strip until we achieve our goals."
This is NPR.
This is WFAE News. I'm Kenneth Lee. Charlotte City Council members heard at their retreat in Winston-Salem this afternoon that the budget is likely to be in pretty good shape next year. Property taxes, which fund most of the city's revenues, are growing, and sales taxes are steady. But it's harder looking ahead at big-ticket projects like a multi-billion-dollar light rail expansion and other needs. City staff said borrowing is more expensive thanks to higher interest rates. Councilmember Ed Driggs said Charlotte has some tough choices in the future and might have to raise taxes to pay for bigger projects.
We have a situation taking shape where we're going to have a really hard time doing what we want to do at the current tax rate. And I'm the last guy to advocate, but I don't think we should hide from the topic. And the difficulty about the topic is that tax hits the people that we're trying to take care of the hardest.
City Council's retreat continues tomorrow with discussions about crime, policing, affordable housing, and transit. Democratic Governor Roy Cooper and House Minority Leader Robert Reeves came to Charlotte today to recognize the 51st anniversary of the Supreme Court's decision in Roe v. Wade. The ruling guaranteed a woman's right to an abortion. It was overturned by the court in 2022, leading to some Republican-controlled states restricting abortions. North Carolina Republicans passed a ban on most abortions after 12 weeks last year. Reeves said more restrictions could come in North Carolina and nationwide if the GOP wins the presidency and controls Congress.
Make no mistake, if Republicans return to the White House in 2024, and if the right-wing extremists that have taken over that party gain more seats, they will and have promised a national ban on abortions.
And some message voters in battleground states will hear more of this year as part of the National Democrats' strategy to boost their candidates' chances. Abortion is also likely to be a key issue in the November governor's race in North Carolina. And a look ahead to your evening forecast, you can expect increasing clouds and a slight chance of drizzle and a low around 32 degrees. Right now, it's 48 in Charlotte.
Support for NPR comes from NPR stations. Other contributors include Jarl and Pamela Mohn, focusing on civil liberties, foster youth, public radio, and the arts. And the Public Welfare Foundation, committed to advancing transformative youth and criminal justice reforms.
From NPR News, this is All Things Considered. I'm Juana Summers.
And I'm Ari Shapiro. The state of Alabama has already tried to kill Kenneth Smith once.
I was strapped down, couldn't catch my breath. I was shaking like a leaf.
Smith was sentenced to death in 1996 for his role in the murder-for-hire killing of Elizabeth Sennett. But when Alabama tried to execute him in 2022, it failed. Over the course of an hour, Smith says, he was jabbed with needles in his arms, hands, and collarbone as workers tried to set an IV.
I was absolutely alone in a room full of people, and not a one of them tried to help me at all. And I was crying out for help. It was a month or so before I really started to come back to myself.
On Thursday, Alabama will try to execute Smith again using a never-before-attempted method it calls nitrogen hypoxia. Those recordings of Smith come from NPR's Kiara Eisner, who's been reporting on the case. Hi, Kiara.
Hi, Ari.
Kenneth Smith's failed execution in 2022.
open tap.
Yeah, but a little bit. Damn, Joe, those dumplings are good.
Yep.
That sauce was hot.
Yep. I can't wait for him to have something good at open tap. It's not on a Monday, so I can go see my pretend girlfriend. Remember? Yeah. He was sitting there like, you just want to feel that girl again. I don't blame you. What, Daddy?
Now, after this curve, it's open tap.
They all feel the same.
That's why you gotta get a sense of distance somehow.
See, that's why character is important. Because no two roads.
Here it is.
Yep. No two roads are gonna age the same and get potholes in the same spots. Just like DNA. And then whenever they pave them, that really throws you off. You know that? That really throws everything off. Whenever you get to know a road and by the feel of it, and then they pave it. What was that?
That was me trying to get my Bluetooth to work on the car.
I wonder when that Publix is going to be ready.
I don't know, Joe. I think they're still doing some work on
the earthwork. Oh, I ain't gonna be ready for a long ass time then.
Yeah, I don't see any. They're doing a foundation still.
Oh yeah, it'll be years before that thing's ready. It'd be like at least 18 months. You'd have access to Publix fried chicken. That's the best grocery store fried chicken I've ever had. Yeah, last time I went to resident culture, the driver brought me in there and I told him, I said, you have now entered my natural habitat. I say that kind of stuff to them because they get a kick out of stuff like that. I still remember that girl was like, I love nuts. And I'm like, that didn't sound right. We were talking about dessert. And then she laughed for 3 minutes straight. And my other buddy was like, only Joey would say that.
Mommy's asleep, okay? So.
Okay. Food. And so when's she gonna find out when we moving food?
Well, I talked to her to ask her if she wanted it.
Oh, when did you do that?
I don't know. Sometime when I was at the Uptown hall.
Oh, you texted her?
No, I called her.
I didn't hear you talking to her. Probably when you.
If she doesn't answer the phone, I don't bring her shit. It's the way I operate.
But yep, I got my pass and I'm good for my Saturday adventure. I probably won't go to all 4 wards like we just did, but I don't know. A few years down the road, I probably might do that.
Yeah.
Right, Daddy?
Yeah.
But yeah, when we turned on 4th Street, or when we turned on 4th and Davidson, that was the 2nd ward. We crossed Trade Street, that was the 1st ward. And then we came down on Church, we were in the 4th ward, and then we crossed into the 3rd ward. So yeah, we did go to all 4 of them today. Love and Life probably be somewhere around where we went through Davidson Street. I don't think it'll be that far over. Yep.
Yeah, okay, hold on. You go, Joe. I'm trying to pair. Trying to pair up
Bluetooth. Want me to bring the food in? Want me to bring the food in?
No,
okay. Well, we got that done. We got my pass. I needed to go do because I like having my pass because